Wait, I just want a drink actually. I just want a drink. Hold up. My
I
clothes.
get jealous.
I know you do. You've expressed it many times. Especially with the It Otherwise. I'm kidding. Oh man.
You know, Wai Ming just posted this really funny.
I saw
I thought about you.
8.2 billion people in the world. All I just want is 6 husbands and yet I'm the bad guy. Did you get any drink for yourself?
Yeah, it's at the back.
What drink did you get?
I got Mule Ice.
Oh, so my pussy juice not enough for you.
Nope.
Damn. Fine. This is why you're polyamorous.
I'm greedy.
I know.
Can I start?
Hold on. You can. What, you want me to defend, is it?
Yeah. Okay, guys, welcome back to another episode of Defending Red Flags.
So is it like still lesbian red flags? Because it seems like the red flags are also kind of like straight community.
I mean, so far the one I've thought about, they're pretty lesbian.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start actually.
Go ahead.
By the way, for people who are not familiar with this game, this was a game that we played previously whereby we have to list out lesbian red flags for each other, and the person has to defend the red flag.
You know what was so fucking annoying is that some people thought we were being like legit.
Yeah!
Some people thought like we were legit actually believing in those like you know, the defense points that we were making or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, let's start the first one.
Making Spotify playlists for them right after meeting someone. Shit. Oh my god, okay, I gotta get in the mood. I gotta get in the mood. Okay.
Wait,
Have you ever done that before?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Because that's mentally ill behavior.
I don't think it's mentally ill. Why would you say it's mentally ill?
Why the hell would you do something like that? It's so personal.
I mean, that's like, okay, I just feel like it's, you know how some people are just very avoidant and they don't express their emotions at all or enough? I think if you have difficulty in verbalizing your emotions, there are other ways that you can go about it. Why are you touching my pussy?
No, but I just feel like that is a very personal thing. It's just very personal, and I just don't feel like you should do that like when you just meet somebody.
Why not? I feel like it's okay lah.
But why do you want to do that?
Because if let's say for example, I really care about that person. I really like that person, but I don't know how to tell them because I'm bad at communication, right? So I do my best to find a way for them to know. Do you want a plastic?
Okay.
So it doesn't dirty your clothes.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah, so I have to do the best that I can in the way that I know how to make sure that they know that I care about them. You know, instead of leaving things like just as is, and then like, you know how when some people are dating and they're like, oh my god, I don't know if this person cares about me, blah, 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 blah. Well, at least you know now that I care about you.
Okay, but like, why is this such a sapphic thing?
How am I supposed to know?
Like, why is it just sapphics who do this nonsense?
What makes you think that straight people don't do this nonsense?
They don't.
What makes you say that?
It is a sapphic thing, I swear.
Are there any research papers to prove?
No.
And then?
But there are plenty of TikToks to prove it.
What? There are TikToks that doesn't say that they don't do it also one ma.
It's just not a thing in straight relationships. I've consulted many straight friends about this.
But we keep hating on straight people, so then that means you're doing something wrong. We're always saying, oh, thank God I'm not straight lah. Thank God I don't have to do it, man lah. Thank God I don't have to settle. You know why or not? Because they don't go above and beyond for the person that they care about, right? Which you are technically supposed to do lah. If you care about someone, you need to let them know lah. Men they just don't put in the effort for their women one, you know.
So how do you justify somebody who's a serial dater and then like they be making Spotify playlists for somebody every 2 months?
At least they're being honest with their emotions, right? Honesty is the best policy.
Oh my god!
Ew! At least they're being honest, at least they're being upfront with their emotions, you know? Damn.
Fine. Okay.
And maybe some people just like music lah, you know?
Oh, seems like everybody in the community likes music.
Yeah, that's a queer person thing. We're all creatives.
What the fuck?
Hold that against us, okay? Shit,
the
now I gotta
hell?
think of something. Fuck. Oh, this is a good one.
Why is it? There's so many chilies in here. I would have thought they're green beans. That's a long ass one.
Okay, this one's for you.
Pretending to be nonchalant as if you don't like that person and making everyone think the other person like you first or like you more.
Yeah. How?
So right. Actually, I think this is a great thing. Because because you know, at the end of the day, a lot of sapphics do these things. It's already a culture at this point, so you just gotta look out for yourself. So like, I just don't understand why we need to be chalant when all the other sapphics are tearing each other down. Sometimes women should tear other women down.
So you're saying we should contribute to this culture of tearing each other down now?
Yes.
Why?
Why? Because I just feel like it's unsalvageable at this point.
So that means you're justifying your own terrible behavior because everyone else is doing it now.
Yes.
Okay, you win now. How do I argue against that? How to argue?
You can argue against it.
Okay, let me think.
Okay, find a way to argue against it.
But don't you think this is pretty much because everybody is too afraid of like losing face or too worried about their image and how they come across to everyone else? Because like if you notice the culture is a lot of people, right? They love to be the one with more bitches and the most bitches and all of this. So don't you think it's a very toxic and insecure thing to do? Like why do you care so much about what other people think of you or whether people think you have bitches or whether people think you're hot or not?
Because right, actually a lot of sapphics get bullied in high school. And as a result, a lot of them lose their self-confidence, and a lot of the reason why they are behaving like this is because they were bullied and they were given this kind of treatment back then. So in a way, it's not really people's fault for behaving this way, because as far as I'm concerned, people don't know that this is something that comes from their trauma. So that's why they are acting this way.
Just because you're traumatized, that does not give you the excuse to behave in such a manner and treat everybody like this lah, right?
Yeah, of course not. But you know, at the end of the day, this is some of the least concerning things that are happening in the community.
So what are the more concerning things?
More concerning things, harassment, age gap, many of those cases. But this is the least concerning thing, and it's something that actually stems from trauma.
Okay, so basically we can just use the argument throughout this episode and win already lah. Okay guys, that's the end of today's episode. It's not a very concerning issue in the community.
Okay, my turn.
I love roti kosong, y'all. It's just like something about the texture. I love it. There's a straw. Last one. What is it? Shared custody over a pet after a breakup. How the fuck am I supposed to defend this?
Find a way to defend it.
Bitch. Okay. Sometimes this is the same case as having a kid. Yeah, correct. It's the same case as having a kid. Do you
Did the cat
know
pop
how?
out of your pussy?
Let me explain. Let me finish my sentence first. You know how when families or when a couple they break up or they have issues in their marriage, they always have to consider the feelings of the child before doing anything about it. Some families, right? Some couples they even live in the same house but they sleep in separate rooms, right? Just to make sure, just to like, okay, we are kind of like broken up but we're not divorced, we're just doing our own thing, minding our own business, but we're keeping our family together under this household to take care of our family and make sure everyone is okay. So it's the same thing. You have to consider your pet's feelings when you do these kind of things, you know?
Okay, so let's say for example, right? Now I'm with you, and once we break up, I get to have shared custody over Pebbles or Rookie.
That's fucked up, girl.
Exactly.
No, because I own the pet first. If let's say we adopt a pet together, then we consider.
Okay, but see, that's the situation. A lot of them they own that pet first until they move in together, and then suddenly it's a shared custody.
That was not in the title there just now, so you cannot say already.
It was not, but then if you think about this kind of situation, how are you going to go about it? If somebody already had ownership beforehand, which actually is usually the case.
Okay, assuming I'm okay with this because I have to defend it, right? Means I have to be okay with it. I cannot agree with you, right? Over time, right? It's like your pet will grow to have feelings and connections with your partner. You cannot just rip your pet off of that. Like, you cannot rob your pet of that. Your pet has to make its own decisions. You have to consider your pet's feelings. You can't just simply do this kind of thing to animals. One. Don't think just because, right, they are a pet, right, that they are any less valuable than a child. Animals are not less valuable than human beings. So we still have to consider them regardless.
But pets function differently from humans though, because pets recognize one provider. They know who is the alpha. So they will always go to the alpha for food and affection, everything. The other one is negligible. I mean, the rest are negligible. So then how do you explain the situation? Let's say the pet recognizes you as the alpha and your partner is not the alpha, but the partner wants shared custody over the pet. Then what now?
I'll let my pet choose.
How?
The pet stand in the middle. We both call the pet who the pet goes to. Then that one gets custody.
But what if your partner still wants custody over the pet?
Sorry, my partner cannot have a say lah. It's my pet who has a say. Okay, let me rephrase. Let's forget everything that I said. Okay.
I'm gonna do that. Let's forget everything I said.
Let's forget everything I said. What I'm gonna say to you now is, this is not a very concerning matter in the community.
Wow!
There are things like harassment, abuse, pedophilia, age gap, so many things. Why are we talking about shared custody over a pet?
Okay, fine. Alright, your turn.
Shit. Okay, what's your password? I don't know. Damn, now I need to think of something.
This is one of the best Maggi goreng I ever had.
Really? Okay. You ready?
Why everything so damn long one?
Because I'm very specific. I'm not like you. Shared custody over a pet, then you never give a context.
I thought the context was obvious.
The context was not obvious.
A person who has terrible finances but still wants to pay for everything even when they have no savings and they don't know how to manage their money and have a terrible salary. Actually, this is such a commendable attitude. What do you mean this person has no money and they still want to pay for me? They got 2 ringgit and they want to give me all their 2 ringgit. I think I love that.
Okay. Why do you date somebody?
Sorry?
Why do people date?
Because they're in love.
And what does it eventually amount to?
Love and an extraordinary experience.
How extraordinary of an experience would you have if that person only has 2 ringgit for the rest of their lives?
But you see, that's the thing lah. That's why, love weathers everything. You're supposed to work it through together and see how.
So what are you supposed to work through with 2 ringgit? What can you even afford?
Basking.
What can you even afford? Huh? How much was your Milo ice?
No lah, but only one person has 2 ringgit, right? The other person maybe has more money. Then we, figure it out together with the other person lah who has more money.
So as a person with more money, right, and the other person has less money, right? Then you're still gonna have to eventually pay for everything, no? You cannot live. You cannot even go on nice dates. Why? Because they cannot even afford 1 Milo ice. Who drink the Milo ice?
Who drink the Milo ice? Both of us. We'll share it.
Enough, eh?
It's not enough, but it's just a very touching thing that they are willing to give everything to me.
They don't even have their shit together. Huh?
Actually this is what the Bible said, The Bible said that, if this person didn't have their all, then this is a person that will go to heaven. The other person who has a lot more but they're stingy.
So that means if you date somebody who only has 2 ringgit, that person will go to heaven, you go to hell lah.
Yeah?
No! Well, okay, I'm not giving up on this, yeah? I'm not giving up on this, okay? Also, this is really confusing feeling because the dal is so warm, the limau ice is so cold, and then they're both at my vagina. Anyway,
Oh my god.
what was I gonna say? Okay, so don't you think that in order to fully, truly love somebody, you need to both be at a somewhat similar place in life where you don't have to rely on each other? Because if let's say that person has 2 ringgit, let's say you're fucking adults, let's say you want to move in together,
Okay.
right? Who's gonna pay all the rent? You're gonna pay all the rent. 2 ringgit can pay what? Can't even pay phone bill, cannot pay electricity bill.
I know, but like sometimes we just end up in unfortunate situations. You know, like for example, the show that we watched just now. You know, very drastic things happened in her personal life that she ended up not even graduating high school, and she ended up literally not getting hired by anybody, and all she has to her name is not even enough to pay rent. And you know, these kind of things happen to people.
And so you're telling me you wouldn't mind dating somebody like that who only has 2 ringgit to their name?
If they are willing to give that to me, yes. The question is like, they're willing to give that to me, right? They want to pay for everything.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would just feel
Don't you think it stems from ego?
ego for what? Me or the other person?
The other person, no.
No,
It's like,
I don't think it stems from ego. I think it stems from love. And I think maybe they just feel bad that they have to burden me. So that's
No,
why they're,
don't
like,
you think that
offering-
they should at least, right, get their shit together? Like, at least plan your fucking finances, lah. Or get a better salary, lah, you get what I mean?
I know, but it's just really difficult, like job hunting these days. And maybe they couldn't get a job. But they will get a job eventually.
I
Everybody
know
gets
deep
a job.
down you don't fucking believe in a single thing that's coming out of your mouth.
Of course. Of course. But you know, like, I'm just saying, like, people eventually will get a job, and the eventually is going to happen lah, and you know, they're gonna give me a lot more than 2 ringgit.
And let's say if they don't.
If they don't, well, that's their personal choice. It's their own finances.
So then, would you say you are willing to pay for everything for the rest of their lives?
If that is the love of my life, yes.
So,
If it's not the love of
That's
my life,
why-
no. Love conquers all.
love conquers all.
Yeah, love conquers all.
Okay? Next.
Okay.
Why you giggle like that?
It's just funny.
Doesn't allow you to have a social life outside of them and wants to be the center of your world.
Do you think this is good?
I think it's one of the best qualities in a partner that you can have.
What? Why?
Because
That's insane.
That's not insane. That's not insane. I think it's just because that person loves you so much that they want to be everything to you. They want to be. What is vibrating? Where's my phone?
You vibrate. Yeah, continue.
It's because they want to be your friend, your lover, your best friend. They want to be everything for you.
Okay.
And I think that's great. What? There's nothing better than a partner, right? Who is also your best friend, who is also your everything.
But why can't they let you have a social life?
Because you don't need one.
Why?
Because you have them.
Humans need community.
You have community with your partner. And the pet with the shared custody. The 3 of you have community there.
Okay, but don't you think that's a little controlling and
No.
possessive?
I don't know why. This thing is condensing, right? Oh my god, it's falling onto my pussy.
Oh my god, do you want to drink it?
Yeah.
The
Do
Lima
you
ice.
want to drink it? Wait, sorry, you were saying?
Don't you think that's just like possessive and
I don't
controlling?
think so. I don't think so.
So okay, let's say you met somebody like what we watched in the show just now, the Thai TL, right? And if you had a partner who is like, you don't need friends, you don't need a social life, you have me, we are each other's social life. Are you going to be okay with that?
Yes.
Why?
Because you asked me an yes or no question, what?
Okay.
Yes, ah.
So
why am I going to be okay
you are
with
not
that?
allowed to leave the house, you're not allowed to make friends, you're not allowed to have social media, by the way, because that will make you make friends.
It's okay, what? Just like you, I have my niche interests. I can paint all day. I paint all day, I take photos, this and that. Okay, what?
Okay, but what if like everyone around you finds it concerning and they're telling you that your partner is toxic as hell?
But it doesn't matter because I have no social media and no friends. So
But
I
you
cannot
have
talk to-
family.
I cannot talk to them, ma. So I wouldn't know their concerns, lah.
What if they just barge into your house?
Sorry, my house or my partner's house?
Your partner's house.
If they barge into my partner's house, I don't think they can now because my partner will have like top tier security. They cannot barge into my partner's house.
Okay, then what if your partner does all this and then your partner is like abusive?
I'll abuse my partner back. Fight fire with fire, y'all. An eye for an eye.
Okay, but what if your partner has a social life?
Damn, that one's tough, yeah. I think it depends on the situation.
Which is?
Like, who's the breadwinner?
Your partner is the breadwinner.
Then you have to have a social life, because you need network, The more network you have, the more money you can bring in.
What if you had to say goodbye to Rachie today?
You cannot pull this kind of shit, okay?
Yes, you can.
You cannot pull this kind of shit.
I let you pull all kinds of shit also.
What did I pull?
Whatever you pull.
What did I pull?
Everything you just said just now. Okay, yeah, like, what if your partner's like, you need to say goodbye to Rachie and like the others, like, you know, today. Because you're mine forever. I love you. So you gotta say goodbye at your wedding day.
I feel like in the community, right?
What community?
In the queer community, right? There's a lot more concerning issues at hand. Oh my!
This is very concerning. This is part of the concerning issues. It's abuse.
But then it's not really happening to me, so we don't have to talk about it, what?
But it's happening to other people. That's why we are talking about it.
And you have tasked me to defend it.
Yes, and?
I'm finished defending already. I think it's okay.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, your turn.
Terrible, it's getting worse and worse.
No, I got so many inspiration from the Thai GL we watched just now.
Okay. Let's see,
Okay, what?
Let me see. Let me see. Yes,
I lost it at abuse them back. That's long ass.
it's not long, it's not that long. It's just the same theme throughout.
Your partner looks absolutely filthy. I knew you were going to put. I swear I had a feeling just now. I was like, she's going to pull this musty shit again. Your partner looks absolutely filthy, musty, sticky, smelly, and looks like they haven't showered in 10 years. And that is the most attractive thing a lesbian can have.
That's terrible. Tell me why it's attractive.
It's hot. It's so hot. Like,
How is it hot?
first of all, when you don't shower, right, your pheromones come out more.
Okay,
And then I just think that like it just shows like, you know how lesbians are always stereotyped to be like, you know, carpenters, plumbers, I don't know, whatever, handyman, Bob the Builder shit. And you know, I think that's hot. And
yeah, but you can be Bob the Builder and shower.
no, but like then it takes away the aesthetic of the filth, which shows how hard of a worker you are.
You can be a hard worker and also be clean.
But if you are hardworking, you won't have time to shower.
yes, you will.
No, you won't. Anyway, I think it's hot, and I just feel like it's such an underrated.
Don't you think it's really disgusting? Because when you eat their pussy, right, then it starts smelling like all sorts of things. The fish market, the pepper cheese, everything.
But I can always put a diaphragm over it.
A what?
Yeah.
So that means you still don't want to actually enjoy and bask in their filth, lah.
And that's so valid.
No, but you find it hot, what? You might as well get all up in it.
I find it hot, but I am also aware of the health complications it could bring me if I indulge in it. So I think it's okay to like admire it aesthetically and not indulge in it.
Don't you think, right? Okay, people who literally do not fucking shower, right, and are just so sticky, smelly, stinky, musty, whatever it is, right? It will reflect on their living environments. The bed that they sleep on is gonna be sticky, smelly, musty, just like them because they don't shower, and then they go to sleep, and then after that you are having sex in that bed. You're sleeping with them. You're cuddling with someone sticky, stinky, smelly, musty, disgusting.
But I've told you 10,000 times I believe in separate rooms.
That means you don't got cuddle with them at all?
No lah, I will cuddle once in a while lah. It's just that, you know, she can have her own room, I can have my own room.
But then you're gonna cuddle and then she's still gonna be sticky as fuck though when you guys cuddle together.
And it's hot.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think it's just hot.
Damn, okay.
You know, musty lesbians are what's up.
I mean, okay lah. Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
nothing else to say?
No, I have nothing else to say. But how do I argue with that? If you like it, then you like it lah.
No, but you can ask me more questions that are like very questionable.
Like, ask
The-
yourself.
I don't know. You have
That's
to ask
why
me because
I
I'm
also
in
don't know
defense.
already. I don't know already.
Okay, fine.
I feel like it's already quite questionable lah. The whole fish market, everything. But you like it, I cannot. I can't say anything about it lor.
Okay.
No wonder you like raw salmon so much. Anyway, continue.
Raw salmon. Yeah. That's why I like raw salmon so much. Okay, wait. I had one.
Saying best friends with an ex. Did we not do this already?
No.
We haven't done this. This is a really tough one.
We did getting back together with an ex.
Shit. Okay, I think it's a good thing.
Staying friends with an ex.
Yeah, staying best friends with an ex.
Best friends.
Because this person has dated you before. And obviously, when they've dated you before, they know every layer of you. Like, okay, like let's say for example, you know how you said to me that like, I can know you as a friend, but I may not know you as a romantic partner. You get what I mean?
When did I say that?
Chibai, you said that on call the other time when you were showering.
Oh, okay, but it's paraphrased differently. But okay.
Yeah. You say you're very, very different with friends than you are with your romantic partners. And so the thing is that if you become friends or stay best friends with your ex, they will know you on every level and you would have a friend that truly 100% knows you. And the benefit of this is that, like, let's say you want to date further in the future, right? You want to date other people in the future. That best friend who is an ex would also be able to advise you based on what kind of person you are, because they truly know you. Like, let's say for example, right, if Rachel were to tell you, okay, you shouldn't date this person, you shouldn't date that person, but then sometimes she doesn't really know because she's not seeing you romantically. Me, on the other hand, I can advise you whether you should date that person or this person or that person because I've known you romantically also.
Okay, let's say lah, people change and evolve, right? Then how is that argument still valid?
Thinking on how to respond to you lah. To be honest, right, if you're a person who stays best friends with your ex, right, you're never going to evolve as a person lah. So it's still valid, regardless.
Okay, but like, why do you need to be best friends with an ex?
Why do
It's a lot of threat to your future relationships.
Why do you need to not stay best friends with your ex?
Because hypothetically, let's say you were to start dating other people and everybody found it weird that you're best friends with your ex.
But a lot of people don't find it weird ah. A lot of people do lah. A lot of people don't find it weird.
Wait.
Oh my god, I love this.
Okay, but right. Let's say your ex has malicious intentions towards you. Like, they secretly are still in love with you and you guys broke
You
up.
are just constantly giving new context after new context after new
because then
context.
the argument will be short.
Okay, continue.
As I was saying,
Okay, continue.
if your ex had malicious intents towards you, let's say they are still in love with you, but you were the one who initiated the breakup because you saw that it was incompatible for like many reasons. So, okay, break up already, right? Then you, obviously as a best friend, you tell your ex lah, I'm gonna see XYZ, all these people. Then your ex feels jealous and feels possessive over you. Then they keep saying this person is bad for you, that person is bad for you, everyone bad for you. Then don't you think that is also hindering you from pursuing other romantic relationships?
You know what? I think at the end of the day, if it's fated, it's fated. So if I get back together with my ex eventually, then okay lah. At least I know my ex did all of that out of love for me.
That's insane!
No, it's not insane because my ex loves me. What?
But then why you break up?
Like you said just now, love trumps all.
Wow! Suddenly we are love gurus. Okay, damn.
Love trumps all lah.
Okay, fine.
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 Oh shit, I'm out of ideas, man. If you notice, mine are very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what other... this is also quite specific.
That's pretty short.
Yeah.
Only dating popular or famous people because it fits your social status. I can't even read it. That's great.
Oh my god.
That's, I mean, yeah, that's great. Actually,
Yeah.
I think that's probably the smartest thing anybody can do. You should be only dating popular and famous people, because like at the end of the day, like, okay, look, the dating scene is like fuck lah, right? So you know how the saying says like, oh, if you're gonna date someone who's gonna straight women like to say, if you're gonna date a man who's gonna fuck you up anyway, might as well date a hot one. Same thing, if you're gonna date a woman who's gonna fuck you up anyway, might as well date a popular one.
Don't you think that this kind of behavior is contributing to the toxicity in the community in the first place? So it's a fucking endless cycle.
Okay, but what is toxic about it?
What's toxic about it is that you're fucking using people.
No, but if everyone wants to date each other who's popular, then nobody's using anybody.
No lah. Actually, if it's mutual, I agree. But the thing is that this whole thing is... Oh my god, I feel like name dropping.
I mean, you can bleep it out.
Okay. Okay. Let me think of a way to phrase this without a name involved. Like, let's say for example, you like somebody but they're not very popular. You truly like that person and they're not famous, they're not popular. Maybe they have where's my phone? Maybe they have let me see.
Like what, 5,000 followers?
No, that's considered okay. Maybe they have 585 followers on Instagram.
So specific.
And then there's these other people who you don't like that much and they have
No! I'm dead!
they have 3,633 followers on Instagram. So obviously one is more popular than the other and all of that.
Okay.
But you actually don't really like that person. You just like that person because they are more popular, they have a bigger network and all of that. So what you do is that the less popular person, you lead them on and then you throw them under the bus.
Okay.
And then after that, you go and date this person with 3,633 followers. But then another person who comes along and says like, hey, I kind of like you, and that person has 20,000 followers. Then you go date the 20,000 followers one, go on a date with the 20,000 followers one, just to show up on their Instagram for a bit lah. And then after that, you go back to the 3,633 followers one because they are more consistent with you. Right? And you guys are more of a similar social status level. So you go with that one. And I just feel like it's so ingenuine to be doing such a thing. And to even hurt people in the process.
But are they even aware they are hurt?
Damn, girl. Who is even aware they're hurt? Okay. It's not that them... Okay, you want to hurt yourself, whatever lah. Okay, that one is on you lah. Well, you're hurting everyone else outside of you in the process. You are doing so much damage to so many people.
Okay, well,
That's
who
what
asked
the
them not to be
toxicity
popular?
Correct? Correct, Win.
Why are they not popular?
Yeah.
Well, why are you not doing anything about the social status?
Correct. Correct. Moving on.
Okay.
Moving on. Yeah. I think you're right lah. I think you're right.
That's it.
I think you're right.
Damn. Are you not gonna ask more?
Okay lah, I am actually.
Okay.
Like I said, don't you think that's ingenuine?
You know, these days, like, content creation is one of the most lucrative industries you can get into. So if you're not hopping on that, what are you doing with your life? And some more gays are always broke, right? So the least you can do is at least be a content creator.
Okay. But then these days when you talk about content creation, the thing that people appreciate the most, the audiences appreciate the most, is always genuinity and truly being yourself. You can't truly fucking be yourself when you're putting on a mask and you're lonely as fuck, right?
It's
Nobody
true,
truly knows you.
but sometimes people, all they have to do is just make thirst traps and it's fine.
Actually, you are correct also. Very correct. Sometimes it's not about genuinity. Sometimes it's about making.
It's just
thirst
about
traps.
this.
Yeah, it's just about making the mosquito. It's just about that you don't need to be genuine. You can be a fake bitch. You can go around trashing other people, you know, shitting on other people, throwing everybody under the bus. As long as you can do this and this, you're good. Good already. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so you know, like the audience seems to be digging that also.
I think so lah. I think you're correct also.
I can't take this seriously. Oh my god. Okay. Shit.
See, running out, right?
Yeah. Now I have to make specific ass
That's why I've been
situations.
making specific ass things also. Next time I tell you, that's why we gotta get our friends to write the
Okay, let me think.
red flags.
Who else I hate?
My dad.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. Dressing like a questionable person and writing songs about stealing people's mans. Why do you think this is a good thing?
Because we support women's rights and women's wrongs.
Oh, come on now!
Okay, what is the definition of dressing like a questionable person in the first place?
For example, if you go to like a baby's full moon party and you dress a bikini, you got
Okay.
your tits out and you know you wear your, okay, let's say you wear a see-through shirt and then you go to your friend's baby's full moon shower. That is very questionable.
I don't think it's questionable because who in the world is going to be at a baby's full moon party and the first thing they think of is boobs? So if you are wearing something like, let's say, a bit more revealing, I think it's great because you are like owning your sexuality. You're owning your sexuality regardless of the context, regardless of the situation that you're in.
Okay, then what about stealing people's mans and the songwriting?
Again, we support women's rights and wrongs, okay?
Okay, but what if she is stealing another woman's man, so the other woman is traumatized?
I mean, men always steal other women's and other women's men's and other men's women's also one word. So why does it make it any different? Why can't women do the same? Women in men fields.
I feel mentally ill.
And on top of that, if you see the way like a lot of men write songs these days, they always talk about another woman's pussy lah. They always talk about having sex lah, fucking a woman while she's pregnant lah. You know, this kind of thing. They always write songs about that. So why can't women do the same? Pegging him while he's getting his vasectomy done. What's wrong with writing songs about that?
Who wrote that song?
Nobody. It just came out of my head. You get what I mean or not?
Yeah.
If men can do it, why can't women do it too?
Okay, but let's say
Same thing with misogyny. I'm kidding. If men can be misogynistic, why can't women be misogynistic too? Continue.
Okay, but let's say in this case, this person is annoying as fuck. That's all I got.
Women in men fields.
Okay, but like, shit. Okay, but why do you always gotta dress so questionable to everywhere?
And why are you so judgmental as to how a woman dresses?
Because you can't be fucking putting your tits out everywhere all the goddamn time.
Why not?
Because you gotta put on some fucking clothes.
Why can't you? First of all, you walk around everywhere without wearing bra.
It's just with you. I mean, oh. Oh, no, but that is fine because free the nipple movement.
So that means free the nipple, but she cannot have her tits out.
No, because she's annoying.
Technically, your tits are technically out lah if you think about it.
Okay, but I don't wear like a see-through clothes to somebody's shower. Like,
Yeah, but I can see your cleavage right now.
why are you looking at my cleavage?
Exactly why you looking at her tits.
Because it's there.
Because it's there.
Okay, I think it's wrong to write about infidelity, whether it's man or woman. So I support everybody, man, woman, non-binaries, wrong. I do not support everybody's wrongs. Okay, I don't think it's okay to write about infidelity. And I don't support that, whether regardless of the gender. And I think it's wrong. I don't think we should promote infidelity like anywhere.
Why not?
Why not? Because why are you hurting other people?
It's creative expression. It's okay, look at it like this. A lot of people are letting out their deepest desires so they don't actually act it out.
So, if you're saying, for example, Tyler, the creator, he wrote lyrics.
You do not bring that shit out, girl!
You see? That's what I mean!
No,
So,
but that
are you
was
saying
different.
you're gonna listen to her music?
Actually, I do. Anyway, yeah. So who win? Whatever lah, Thai lah.
Fine. Women deserve to be have wrongs.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one more. How many minutes has it been?
I don't fucking know.
Holy shit. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, we can do one more.
Yeah, we can.
Oh wait, I already wrote that, so it's your turn. Then afterwards my turn. Shit. Oh my god, I got a good one.
Oh, that's good for you. Because I ain't got good ones left.
Getting obsessed with them without even truly getting to know them.
Without even truly knowing them.
Knowing them.
Or getting to know them.
I think
Or
that-
without actually having gone on a date.
I think what that shows is that I think what that shows
Yes.
is that you really like them
Okay.
because you don't even need to get to know them to like them. You already like them, you feel the vibes.
Don't you think it is basically having ideals of who they are in your head when that's actually not them? At least at the end of the day, it's really just that. And that will in turn actually, when you actually get to know them, when you talk to them, when you get into a relationship with them,
Okay.
you realize that this person is not the person you imagine in your head. And then you're going to project all sorts of things onto them, your desires, your ideals onto them, and that's going to hurt the both of you. And it's very unfair to them.
Who said it's gonna hurt the both of us? What if they're like, oh, that's what you want from me? Yeah, I'll live up to that expectation.
Has that ever happened?
Yeah. It's just not
Has that happened
documented.
to you?
It has never happened to me, but like maybe once or twice it has. But you know, it just it didn't get anywhere because I don't remember what happened.
Oh, conveniently.
Yeah,
Conveniently.
I don't remember what happened because I had amnesia like when I was 23.
You're gonna have amnesia again now. Swear to God.
I think that's perfectly fine and normal and healthy, and I feel like it's something that people cannot control. You know, it's something that happens when you have desires about a person. You will start having, you know, ideas about them, and who's to say it's entirely inaccurate? Sometimes it's pretty accurate.
No, it's never accurate.
Says who?
Me.
Have you experienced it?
Yeah.
When?
I also have amnesia.
Wow! Oh my god!
Yeah, it's never accurate, what? When has it ever been accurate?
It just has. It's just not documented because those people are happily living their lives.
Damn.
So they didn't feel the need to share this success story with the rest of the world. And if you're not obsessed with someone, do you even really like them?
What about being obsessed? Why can't you be obsessed with them after you get to know them and be like, oh my god, actually, I really do care about this person. I love this person. I love them for who they are. Because when you're obsessed with them before you even get to know them, you're like, I'm obsessed with who I think they are, not who they really are.
But you know, there's only 24 hours in a day.
And
then-
why are you spending all your time being obsessed over somebody you don't know?
No, I'm saying
Exactly.
that you are spending 8 hours to sleep, sometimes 9 hours, and then another 10 hours to work. So that's already 18 hours. And then let's say you take off like another 1-2 hours for like travel and dinner, and that's already like 20 hours. So you have 4 hours left, and then in the 4 hours you don't really have a lot of time to get to know someone, right? So what do? You just create a fantasy of them in your head lah, so that's easier.
And that's why everybody always has failed relationships.
It's because the other partner, this is something you need to blame the other person for. You need to blame them for not living up to your fantasies. Because why are you not living up to my fantasies?
Damn, I don't even know how to argue that anymore. I don't even know how. You know what? Correct. Every single time that happens to me, I'm like, why are you not living up to my fantasies? Why are you not living up to my ideals?
Yeah!
You didn't gift me a car on my birthday? That's
fucked up.
That's your fault.
Yeah.
You are the problem.
Like, I don't understand why. Like, they're not making the effort to live up to my fantasies, then it means they never loved me. Cut all of that out.
I am cutting that
Okay,
out.
well, because she does not know my fantasies.
That's valid. That's valid.
Okay.
That's valid.
Alright, wait, I got one last one. Okay. I'm so excited for this.
Tearing other local sapphic content creators. I think this is very admirable.
Admirable?
Very admirable. The reason is because if, let's say, you feel that these content creators are not doing the local community justice, you have to tear them down. You have to put people in their own place. You're okay. Pause. You're referring to us, right? Being torn down.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. All of you should hate on us.
And?
That's it, lah.
Okay,
Yes,
but
I-
like, so would you do the same to others?
No, but wait. Let me think about what I.
You should support that this should be a culture among us.
So okay, I have not been doing that, but I will start doing that tonight.
Why?
Because if I feel like the community is not accurately represented, or if I think they're doing damage to the community, then I will damage them back lah.
Why can't we just work together to uplift each other?
Because they don't want to work together with me ma, so that I don't work together with them lor.
But we don't have to tear them down.
Survival of the fittest.
Okay, so
Sorry.
are you okay if other people tear us down?
Yeah.
Why?
What can I do? I cannot control their actions ma.
I don't know, kill them?
Isn't that worse than tearing them down?
Yes!
Go! What side are you on? What side are you on? Yeah. I cannot control them. I cannot control their actions and all of that. Yes, the only thing I can control is my actions. And the actions that I have chosen to start doing from tonight onwards is to also reciprocate their energy.
Tear others down?
Yeah.
Okay, but don't you think it's so shitty and it will be like overall detrimental to the community?
And
There's
as
no
if
represent-
murdering them is any better.
Well,
Ah.
I mean, you know, it's yeah, it's not better, but it's still not great. This is still not great,
Okay.
and I don't know why we need to commit crimes.
Yeah, what you say is murdering, which is committing crimes. Well, technically tearing other suffix down is not committing a crime.
But that's so toxic.
It's not a crime.
Okay, but don't you feel toxic?
Maybe I am, then how?
So you're toxic.
Yeah, maybe I am.
Okay, that's the moral of the story. We're toxic.
This is actually a very terrible one. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible,
I
right?
hate this shit, y'all. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. We have not done this shit, okay?
No, we have not. By the way, everything we said it's bullshit. Okay, just saying, just putting it out there in case anybody thinks that we believe in any of that.
Yeah, it's bullshit, but yes, people have been tearing us down.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
No, done really.
Oh,
Unless
done
you want to
already?
give another one.
Shit, I got nothing else to give you.
Then done lah.
Okay, I'm done now.
Okay, thank you for tuning in to this episode. We'll catch you guys in the next one if you still like this series.
Fuck it lah, you guys gonna like this series lah, and we're gonna get our friends to write for us because we're fucking out of ideas already.
We are.
Yeah, we're gonna get our friends to write the red flags for us.
Okay, bye.
Bye! Buy us coffee! that one, the what do you call it? The